Eyes in the, just eyes in the dark,
yeah,
or whatever that is. Okay, this is the gray fog that we have. Gray fog?
It's yes, I believe
Yeah, the gray, the blue fog. I was like, wait a minute, but it's not gray. The blue fog that we have, and right next to that is that classic hickory. So if you love the hickory, if this is gonna be your very first BEARPAW boot, this is the color where it all started. This is what we're considering the classic. The blue fog, fantastic. Just because it's a lighter color, I'm gonna put a little mud on that one. We're not afraid or shy to do that. And then next to that, we have the stone.
Stone, which is such a great light color. And of course, we have the black. And then I went ahead, sorry about that, but I stepped aside. I have the dark green on. So I don't, come over here so we can both show the today's special.
Next to each other, okay.
By the way, I didn't even talk about the this day only pricing. It's $39.99. $39.99, and that's why. When did you have the? Was
it's $40 cheaper than our? Or, I hate that word. Less than.
Has this been on throughout the day?
No, we just had it. The last time I was on for a hot second.
You're kidding. No. Okay, close to 4,000 gone.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised because this is another customer pick favorite. So here, just to show you the different, feel and look all together.
Silhouette.
So if we get Tanya too, because we're both wearing the dark green, which I love. Love that color. So that's our best value of the day.
This one.
Right, with now, I'm gonna say close to 14,000 gone. And then this is the Kylie.
They're just a little different.
A little different.
So cute.
We have something for everyone. That's the beauty, but this is like an additional today's special, if you ask me. And then free shipping.
Oh my
and
gosh.
then 5 flex pays, which would be what, $8 to get this home in the next couple of days, free exchanges.
That's insane.
Again, extended return. So if you're gifting for holidays, exactly.
Boxes
check,
are
check.
checked.
Medium, we have 5 through 13 in medium width. Then we have your 5 through 12 in wide as well. So that's another really hard thing. Even for BEARPAW in the retail, you don't go just anywhere and find wide widths.
No.
So a lot of times it's gonna be a custom order, or they don't even have it available. Or they're more expensive. Good point.
I actually went online and I was looking at some boots, and I just kind of typed in some keywords like suede and this. I just wanted to do a comparison, and there was a price that drew me in. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I clicked on it. Nah. They didn't have that. It was like a 4. It was for a child. And then you started clicking on the sizes, and it went up to like 12, and $40 was added to the price. And then you clicked on the most common size, which was like 7 or 8, and then another 30 was added to that price. I was like, they've got that bait price. There's no bait pricing on this. It's this day only at $39.99, regardless of whatever size.
That's so good.
Yeah.
It's beyond good. And that's, just to give you an idea, there's a 7-inch shaft on here.
That's right.
But did you see Victoria went ahead and she folded the front down. So it kind of gives it the look like the today's special. So another whole different feel altogether. And then you're gonna have a 14.5-inch, really nice, look at this. First off, we wanna talk about some of the construction on here, but look at this opening.
Love it.
That is the opening because it has these stretch bands.
Yep.
So that stretches even more than a traditional, higher shaft that we would typically show you. And then again, we'll talk about that inside because that is the magic. And your feet never overheat. That is, I can remember too having other, faux fabrics that were known, because I'm always freezing, to keep your feet really super, super, super warm. But then they would get to a point like halfway through the day that my toes would be burning. Because that never happens with these.
No, because it doesn't know what to do. Those just synthetic fibers don't know what to do. They feel really good for the first 5 minutes, and then your feet, it just becomes swampy. It becomes too hot because it's just a man-made fiber. And again, they're comfortable at first, and for the price of $39.99, you would think, okay, what's the trick? What is going on? But it's BEARPAW. We know what's going on. So this is all genuine, sustainable cow suede. Super soft, so pretty. It just feels so good. It's been treated with that bear coat. You'd never know it was there. It doesn't change the feel of it. And then the inside. Okay, this is delicious. So you can wear it like that, which is like a slipper. Look inside. Yummy. And that's all on the inside. I want to show you what I brought this time. I brought a boot, and we just kind of cut this boot in half. It's a BEARPAW boot. We cut it in half because a lot of times with boots, when you buy them in the store, you may be like, oh, I bet that feels so good. Wow. You slide in, and then you're like, whoa.
What's on the bottom?
Where did the magic go? Right. Like you lift your toes up and there's no magic in there. Well, with BEARPAW, we have all of this magic. So you have that wonderful wool blend lining all down the shaft of the boot, all on the inside of the boot, back where your heel is going to be, back where your toes are going to be. And then remember, you're standing on sheepskin. So that is where we have nature's insulator and nature's regulator. So you have that wonderful comfort and that wonderful warmth without overheating. And again, a couple different ways that that you can style this, so you can fold it all the way down to give it kind of a little slipper look. If you're living in an area right now, kind of like Florida, where it's been about low 60s, high 50s in the morning. We got this little fun little cold snap, but it does go back up to 80. Wear these around the house as a slipper, and then as it chills, pop them back up.
Yeah, I say that story all the time. We're going to show you the repellency
I'm gonna
too.
do that.
Black is our most popular right now. If you want that black, we are really super busy. Under $40, $8. Comes in the BEARPAW box. So easy for wrapping. Ultimate gift, ageless, timeless, everyone. We know the other big name out there, and it's a wonderful, wonderful brand. Don't get me wrong. That's one of the ones I originally had. Love it. But you're paying 4 or 5 times the price, okay?
You're paying more, and they don't have protection.
And they don't have what we're going to show you right here. And that's why my original ones are in black.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just my white sweater.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. Do you have a show after me? Because you might want to back up.
No, you're stuck with me all for 2 hours,
I didn't want to mess you up. I didn't want to get you dirty.
You can do anything you want. But anyway, you know, the point is you can't just go step in a mud puddle because you're going to have some issues.
Yeah.
Right? Not with your BEARPAW.
Not with the BEARPAW, because they're treated. Okay, so not only is that boot dry, but it doesn't have little spots. It's not dirty. So you can go with the lighter color, you can go with that hickory, this wonderful blue fog if you want, and that's the beauty of it. Now, I want to talk about the outsole on this one as well. This has an EVA outsole, so this is really lightweight. It's the same material that running shoes are made out of. It starts off a little more rigid, and then it does relaxes over time, it softens over time. So when you first get this on, it's going to be different than the Today's Special outsole. So we have all sorts of different outsoles, but it's a good 1/2 inch, about 3/4 of an inch, and it does relax and soften over time. So you get the best little kind of bend, so it moves as you move, and then it has a skin on the bottom, and that skin wears off, and it has a great little grip. So these are wonderful BEARPAW boots. Again, you've got that BEARPAW quality in the BEARPAW name. These great bungees really on the back that just opens the boot right up. Any problems getting in and out of the boot, you're not going to have a problem with the Kylee.
No, the Kylee is like one of the original BEARPAWs I have. It didn't have the elastic on it, and that was the one I always talk about when I would go up north before BEARPAW came out with their slippers, which, by the way, we have an incredible Black Friday deal for our slippers that we'll be showing you a little bit later on. But honestly, I would literally like wear my boots. That's the only thing I would bring when I would go up there, because I know it's going to be freezing cold and they can go with everything. But I would put them by the bed.
Yep.
Because, you know, if I get up and go into the bathroom and it's tile, be freezing, this would be my slipper. So that is how comfortable they are. I mean, you truly, truly let them. You can wear a sock with them or you don't have to. That's the beauty of the sheepskin we were saying earlier. You can look that up. It is like the most incredible insulator out there. And we're gonna give you, we're gonna give you the information for the slippers
as well. It's the same price.
I know. The slippers are at $39.99, I think, as well. Yeah.
And I love those slippers.
I do
and that
too.
price, every time I see it, I'm like, that's a great value for our BEARPAW slippers. But it's
really,
it's the same.
How are we doing this? How are we doing this today at $39.99 and beyond? Come on over here.
Yeah,
That's
I just
darling.
slid them on and I folded them down just again to show you just different ways that you can wear them.
Yeah.
And the fact that they do look great with everything. Once again, like we were showing you the Today Special, but whether it's, I don't know if we even changed clothes. We just kind of changed boots,
did we?
and it works.
But you know what? They all look different. I mean, it's a whole different.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's why I said today, get a couple styles. Because yes, you're gonna find BEARPAW, you're gonna find this boot out there similar for $80.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the reality.
That's what they are.
Yeah.
That's where they start at BEARPAW.
Yeah, exactly.
If you go look at the website, and again, the only way we can do that, and these are exclusive, so you're only gonna find the Kylee right here at HSN, but it's just how many that we order.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
because we have such a broad audience that we are able to, you know, bring in more and discount those.
This is really cute because I want you to go from that shot to Tanya's, because you'll see on Victoria, right? She's wearing a bare leg, just it's so cute.
With the cute little BEARPAW sock, I love those.
Yeah, they're available. Yeah. And then Tanya, you have it on with your tights.
I put it on with tights. I folded it down. I want you to, once again, how it relaxes over time. These are my personal boots. I've had them. So they definitely, that EVA outsole has relaxed and they're really nice and soft. I want to show you again. So you can fold this down and it gives more of a little slipper look.
Cute.
But I also want to show you, it's a testament to the quality of the suede. Now, a lot of times on certain suede, once you start folding it, it doesn't want to pop back up.
You're right.
Have you ever had one that's like, once you put it up, it's like, nah.
Too stiff.
And it stays.
Yeah.
It just flops over. So this, I love the fact that it's a good quality suede, and it will always regain, you know, its original form and its original shape.
Okay, I want to say over 500 people now in the ordering process. Oh, even more than that. Okay, I'm not surprised. So I wanted you to see the full look here on Tanya, because you could be going to the office. I mean, you could be teaching school right now.
Yep.
I mean, wherever it may be, you look absolutely adorable.
Thank you.
Maybe that's public transportation that you're taking. You don't have to worry about switching out your boots when you get to work, because these are so comfortable and they're so darn cute. It just makes the outfit.
I probably would think about it. I'd put my heels in my bag and then I wouldn't do it.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly. It's like, why would I? And they're a fashion statement too. I'm wearing them in the dark green. I know Donna also has them on in the dark green too, with that cute. Is that Juliana's plaid jacket? I think it is. Yeah, it was one of her today's special.
Specials.
Yes, so cute. Back with that again. That could be, she's wearing a denim, it could be leggings, it can be, you know, a dress, it can be a suit. Sparkle. Colette has the stone on, I love that stone. That's gonna be the brightest of all the colors. So, but here's the thing, you might say, oh, I know me, I'm gonna get them filthy. You're not. They're repellent.
Yeah, they're coated.
Yes.
It's called Bear Coat, and it's a super hydrophobic technology, so it's super afraid of water. Anything that's water-based. That's why we did wine a little earlier in the show. That's why I have a mud bowl. That's why I just did water a second ago on that walnut boot, just so you can see it beat up. You don't have to do anything. This is a great little video. So again, it doesn't matter if it's rain, sleet, snow, you know, the mush outside when you're chopping down the Christmas tree and you're walking through the leaves and you're doing all the fun stuff that you're supposed to do in your boots, or you're just inside relaxing and you folded them down and you're wearing them like I'm wearing them, like a slipper, and you spill a little red wine on them or a little morning coffee on them. Beads up, rolls off. And I do want to say, if they do ever get dirty, and maybe perhaps they linger a little longer because it makes them water resistant and not waterproof, if you get a little something on them, you can always take just a clean, soft toothbrush and you can brush up the nap of that suede and it will release the dirt and let go. So that is another reason why I love Bear Coat so much. But again,
you can't wear them out. I can't say that enough. I mean, you'll have them for years.
I have pulled on these so much. I mean, they're almost indestructible. The value is extraordinary.
Yes, yeah, we've never done anything like this before.
The versatility.
It all is. Let me go again, medium and wide width. If you are, these are whole sizes only. We're both a 6.5. You can wear the size 7.
Yep.
Go up half a size. So black, we have the stone. We have the blue fog, which is almost like a chambray.
Yeah.
It's a light, beautiful.
Sure is.
It's a brightening, pretty blue. And then the signature color, that's the hickory for BEARPAW. That's where it all started. That's always the number one, you know, top neutral color. So here's our clock up on the screen. We are now, I said, over 3,600 that have been selected. This is no joke. When we say a this day only, it's like a today's special. It really is. We have sold, this is a customer favorite, at $54. But we mentioned this silhouette, this size in retail is like an $80 value. So
in BEARPAW.
In BEARPAW.
In other brands, $140.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can go on, do the comparison.
Go ahead. If you have a hot second while you're in the queue, you know, you can type in benefits of sheepskin. Remember I told you to look that up because there's so many benefits of sheepskin. And then you can go suede, sheepskin, what is that, is 8-inch?
This one is 7 inches shaft.
A 7-inch shaft boot. And then I promise you, and remember, compare apples to apples, oranges to oranges. Make sure we're talking about sheepskin and wool and beautiful, soft, supple suedes that are treated with that water-resistant coating, and you're not going to see it for under $40. That was the price of breakfast.
That's the price of socks, our toppers. I mean, come on, right?
I was thinking breakfast and throw in a Danish. Yeah. Do you want, you know, and when you add on, I'm like, yeah, sure, throw that on. And it's like, wow, how much?
I know, it's crazy.
For breakfast?
Yes.
Oh, and this again, you can, the only problem you're going to have with these is I've started to find closet issue space, real estate in my closet. I'm starting to be like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got a lot of BEARPAW.
Because you don't want to release them.
It's a good problem to have.
You don't want to trade them in. I mean, honestly, that is how.
Why?
Very, very comfortable. And please read the reviews. If you're, you know, maybe you're saying, I know the other brand that they're talking about. I do too. It's dynamite brand. It's not water repellent, but it's still that sheepskin, it's still that yumminess, but it is nowhere near. And that's even in retail. I mean, if you do compare apples to apples, you'll see that brand and you'll see BEARPAW.
You can get a used
and it's
pair.
like, you get a used pair, right? But they might be stained because they're not water repellent. You know, we can say that. And it's also HSN, so we're welcoming so many first-time brand new shoppers. Take advantage of all the great things that we offer. You don't even have to pay this all off at once. You can take advantage of 5 flex payments. What is that? The next 5 months, it'll be $8 on your credit card. And we're shipping these to you immediately. You have free exchanges. You have until January 2024 to give the ultimate gift and shop with confidence for any returns. So I am not surprised now over 600 people trying to get through in the ordering process, and I couldn't be more thrilled for you. We'll continue to remind you of the Kylee. It's item number 770.